Mike, congratulations. Yes, beautiful. I'm here to support you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Support you.
Mike Tyson and Manny Pacquiao in the same ring? Sparring? Yeah, this isn't clickbait. We're talking about two of the most iconic names in the sport, throwing hands behind closed doors, and now that never-before-seen footage is starting to leak. Fans are going crazy. Boxing Twitter is in shambles, and the entire fight community is trying to break down every second of this wild training session. But the real question is, what does this sparring session tell us about Manny Pacquiao's shocking return at 46? Is he truly ready to take on a hungry WBC champ like Mario Barrios? Or is this another case of a legend trying to chase one last shot at glory and maybe risking it all in the process?
What's up, guys? So it looks like Manny Pacquiao is going to return thanks to Happy Punch putting out this information. Go check them out on Twitter or X. It says WBC president announces Mario Barrios, hopefully I'm saying that right, will defend his welterweight title against Manny Pacquiao in July. So Manny Pacquiao is returning and automatically getting a title shot. That doesn't seem like a fair thing to happen, but I guess that's what we're going to get. I haven't watched Manny Pacquiao in a few years. Like, I don't remember. I didn't watch his last couple fights, and but I don't think he's getting older, and yeah, maybe he can beat this guy, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. Like, I thought he retired, and now he's coming back out. All these boxers are coming back out of retirement. Tyson Fury retired, and now he's wanting a rematch against the champ again for the third time. But here we go again. Another retired boxer coming back out of retirement for a title shot that they really don't deserve because they haven't been around boxing in a while. Huh. Like, comment, and share, guys. If you want to support my channel. Shit, I can't speak. Holy crap. Anyways, bye, guys.
Let's break it all down. First off, how do we even get here? Tyson and Pacquiao might both be legends, but they come from two completely different worlds in the sport. One's a heavyweight beast known for pure destruction. The other, a lightning-fast technician who danced through 8 weight classes like it was nothing. And yet, according to recent leaks from inside Wildcard Gym, these two icons linked up behind closed doors for a private sparring session that's now starting to make waves online. While most of the footage is still under wraps, what has leaked shows a sharp, focused Manny slipping punches, throwing that signature straight left, and moving like he's still 28, not 46. Meanwhile, Tyson? Even though he's clearly not in fighting shape, he was in there applying pressure, testing Manny's footwork, and giving him exactly what he needs. High pressure, high intensity rounds to prep for Barrios.
Right there.
I watched this fight in 1990s and I became a boxer.
You guys
That's what
took a
inspired
picture of the
right there.
weigh-in. Madam Pinky was on the picture.
Follow it.
Better half.
The craziest part? Tyson was the one who reached out. He wanted to see if Manny was really about this comeback. And based on the energy in that gym, Manny passed the test. This isn't just about sparring with Tyson. Manny's entire comeback is going viral for one big reason. Dude still looks dangerous. From day one of his training camp, Pacquiao's been dropping videos of himself hitting the mitts, doing barefoot sprint drills, and moving with that old-school Filipino hunger. His speed? Still there. His timing? Sharper than most guys in their 20s. His footwork? That's the part that shocked everyone. He's gliding across the canvas like he never left.
Yo, we're back. It's boxing's back now. Dave, did you know all the comments were boxing is back now? Really? Yep. Let's go. Fans are excited.
Pero umpisa, yun sa big vision nga po, mas magkaya. Tawag ko yung pinabulid eh. Okay, you go first.
I'm not gonna see up this though. Day one. Marvin. Good.
And let's talk about the barefoot grounding for a second. That's not just some trendy TikTok recovery method. This is Manny Pacquiao we're talking about. He's using grounding techniques to connect with the floor, activate stabilizing muscles, and increase balance. It's giving an old warrior using every trick in the book to bring his body back online, and it's working.
Tiniil. Pag tiniil. No, it's grounding. You ever heard grounding before? Barefoot. The barefoot.
Yeah.
It has a wire that neutralizes like electricity. Same thing. Especially with, it's not like a weird,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? No, a lot of people do it.
Whatever you believe, right?
Some people take it to extreme, like, oh, it's just like a natural thing to do. Especially when you have jet lag.
Yeah, I saw that movie Die Hard. Yeah. Remember the movie? It was his house. Remember, we came from the dust.
You can see the stability in his lower half, the way he plants his lead foot, and how fast he transitions from defense to offense. This ain't no exhibition energy. He's coming to fight. Now, let's not forget what this comeback is actually about.
Mario got the win. How do you feel about your performance?
I felt alright about it. The eye, like, it made it hard to get my rhythm, to get my range down. But of course, you know, I'm gonna stay in there.
No excuses, but you know, being sick
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
help. Story on the right. Being sick with the flu didn't help. You got it done, baby.
Mario Barrios. Pacquiao is stepping back into the ring for Rio. Not for clout, not for an exhibition, not for charity. He's trying to take Barrios' WBC welterweight belt at 46 after a 4-year hiatus. And guess what? Barrios has never faced someone like Manny.
Alright guys, turn on, face the cameras all the way in the back. Now right here.
Sure, Barrios retained his title after a draw against Abel Ramos, but let's be real, that performance didn't scream dominance. Now, imagine going from a slow chess match like that to Manny Pacquiao throwing 5-punch combos at your head for 12 rounds. It's a completely different vibe.
Yeah, it's surprising. Obviously, I know Manny very well. You know, he's a true competitor. He's a guy that if you put something in his head, and obviously to create more history, he's a guy that's going to give everything and try his best. That's what Manny. One thing I always learned with Manny is give 110% and try your best no matter what. So yeah, he's going to give it his all. Again, you can't beat Father Time, but Father Time is hard, and it was very hard watching him fight Lucas. You could see it, and then watching the exhibition he had with the Korean guy or the Japanese guy in last year. It's hard to watch. I know Manny. I know the man that I was sparring. I love that guy. So, but again, he's a legend, and if he turns it on, he can still do it.
And now with this Tyson sparring footage dropping, analysts are saying Pacquiao's camp might be way ahead of schedule. He's not just training, he's simulating war.
He's obviously not the same Pacquiao that fought me, that fought the greats. I wish him the best. Be careful up there. You know, he's not young like he used to be, but I'm sure he still has that power. So anything can happen, but yeah, just be careful.
Thank you.
Another crazy twist in all this? Manny Pacquiao Jr., aka Jim Mule, is set to make his pro debut on the same night. That's right. The 19th of July at the MGM Grand is shaping up to be a Pacquiao family affair. Father and son both fighting on the same card, same gym, same team, same pressure.
What do you think if him and his dad end up fighting on the same card like LeBron James?
Hey, what could be? Me and Pacquiao fighting the same guy. Our sons, his junior and my junior, fighting the same guy. Hell of a show, bro. It can't be stopped. Stop. We don't fight no more.
Are you excited about the fight?
Yeah.
Varus, you may turn pro on the card, right? Is that the idea?
Yeah, not for sure yet, but you know,
Hopefully
we'll see.
it is.
Hopefully.
I think that would make history.
Yeah.
So your dad, he's special. How do you feel about the fight with Varus?
It was good. I can see my dad's, you know, he's always stayed in shape. Year round, plays basketball year round, always running.
Sources say Jim Mule's been training with Freddie Roach as well, taking pointers from his dad's prime and trying to carve his own lane in the sport. Imagine the energy in that locker room if Manny wins the bell and his son makes his debut with a W. That's legacy in real time. And don't forget, this is all happening the same night as Usyk versus Dubois in London. Boxing fans are going to be eating good on the 19th of July. Let's be honest, when Manny first announced his comeback, a lot of people weren't buying it. He's 46. He's already been inducted into the Hall of Fame. He hasn't fought since 2021, and his last fight wasn't exactly a highlight reel moment. Yordenis Ugas outpointed him, and Manny looked slow. Even Teddy Atlas Hall of Fame trainer was publicly saying this comeback might be dangerous. He straight up said, "I'm concerned. Manny's a great man, a legend. But after 72 fights and that many wars, he shouldn't have to fight again."
That's what we do here. We get the facts. Pacquiao is 46 years old and has 72 fights. Do the math. Please. Again, I'll repeat it one more time. You want to use that comparison? Leonard was 32 when he fought Hagler. He had 40 fights. Pacquiao's 46 years old, 72 fights, and coming off, as you said, Bud, an exhibition where you have to worry about the way he looked. He didn't look good. He took punishment from a bigger guy, but a guy who wasn't a high-level fighter. And it's got to worry you if you're a human being. I'm just talking now not as a boxing guy. I'm talking now as a member of something called the human race. I think I'm a member of that. And I like to stay a member. And the only way that you can really stay a member, there's no dues that are involved. There's no membership, fee.
But then that Tyson footage dropped, and suddenly the energy shifted. We're not talking about nostalgia anymore. We're talking about legit technique, world-class conditioning, and a version of Pacquiao that's locked in like it's 2009. The speed, the timing, the vision. It's not just one clip either. There's now multiple angles surfacing, showing Pacquiao reacting perfectly to Tyson's pressure, parrying, slipping, countering with hooks to the body. This man is really out here doing full-blown strategy mid-spar against one of the scariest fighters ever. Now let's pump the brakes. Just because Pacquiao looks sharp against Tyson doesn't mean this comeback is all sunshine and rainbows. Sparring and fighting are two very different things. Barrios isn't going to throw big looping hooks like Tyson. He's younger, he's longer, and he's got the cardio to push Manny into deep waters. If Pacquiao slows down even a little, he could get overwhelmed late in the fight, especially if he gets cut or starts gassing out.
Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. What's your take on Jake?
Tyson's 58 years old. Jake fought a guy who was his age and who was also considered a boxer, and he lost.
He says he wants to fight Canelo.
I mean, it'd be a fucking 30-second payday for Canelo. Everybody's going to tune in to hope that Mike Tyson knocks him out. They're not tuning in because they think Jake Paul's a great fighter and they want to see him compete.
Plus, and this is the hard truth, we've seen what happens when legends stick around too long. Tyson himself knows that. He took that exhibition against Jake Paul, and win or lose, the damage was visible. Legacy fighters are held to impossible standards. If Manny gets hurt or knocked out, that could tarnish the legacy he spent 26 years building.
147, kind of a weird spot right now. We're looking at Manny Pacquiao potentially facing Mario Barrios. What do you think of that fight?
Yeah, I think that, it's a very contentious subject. Like, people moaning about Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao is still good enough to beat most fighters in the top 20 at 147 pounds. He's clearly not the fighter that he once was. You're not going to be at that age. My problem is that he's been inactive for quite a long time, like we were talking about.
But here's the part people keep forgetting. Manny isn't just fighting for belts. He's fighting for something bigger. He just lost a run for Senate in the Philippines. He said publicly he's still committed to serving his country. But now, instead of doing that in politics, he's doing it through boxing. He said it himself. Service continues. For God, for the country, for each Filipino. So this comeback, it's personal, it's political, it's legacy, it's family, it's national pride. It's everything wrapped into one. And maybe that's why he's moving like he's 20 years younger. Maybe that's why he's putting his body through hell at 46. Because for Manny, this isn't about proving he's still a boxer. It's about proving he never stopped being a fighter.
Kumain doon sa itina.
Alam mo, tina nandito na ako.
Alam niyo na, may ingay na yung World Cup. Dito tayo.
May naman chicken wings.
I'm not good.
Ikaw nga yung ulag ko na.
Snappy lahat.
Ano ka pa?
Sparring ni ganyan ba?
Ano pa?
Sparring ni ganyan.
O ba? So kayo?
You're
Wala tao.
That's contribution.
Kasi iba kasi mature sa akin. Ngayon, pwede ko na ulit itong gusto. Hindi. Nadaunod ko siya.
This leaked Tyson vs. Pacquiao footage just pulled back the curtain on one of the most unpredictable comebacks in boxing history. Manny looks sharp, he looks focused, and he looks hungry. Tyson tested him, and he passed. Now, all eyes are on the 19th of July, when he steps into the ring against Mario Barrios and tries to do something no one has ever done at this age and weight: become a world champion again after nearly 4 years off. If he pulls it off, this goes beyond boxing. This is straight up movie material. But if he doesn't, well, let's just say no one's ever risked this much legacy at once. What do you think about the Tyson x Pacquiao leaked footage? Was this just light sparring between legends? Or does Manny really look like he's got another title run in him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any updates leading up to Pacquiao vs. Barrios. I'll see you in the next one.